OG, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm pretty good. Yeah. Does this feel like an important year for you on a personal level, just given where you are in terms of your career, your role on this team, and obviously with a contract extension or free agency coming up? Do you put a lot of importance on this season?
Yeah, but I put a lot of importance in every season. So every year I just come out, try to have the best year possible for me and the team.
In your off season, did you do anything a little differently or tweak anything in terms of your preparation based on your experience that you've earned up to this point?
Mainly the same thing, just on-court, off-court training, weight room, and then film work. So mainly the same things.
Hey, OG, welcome back. Hope your summer was awesome. Masai Ujiri's been talking a lot at the end of last season and just speaking to him about, selfishness on last year's team. Does it feel like with the changes over the summer and just a new year in general that's addressed? What's the mood like for the team in terms of playing together?
I think it's a good mood. Like the team wants to play together. We want to improve on last year. We don't want it to go like it went last year. So I think collectively we all want to improve and play the right way, and hopefully it translates to winning games.
Hi, OG. Hope it was a good summer. Every player obviously wants to make the most out of their talents. Do you see the opportunity to become the player that you ultimately want to be on this roster?
Yeah, I definitely do.
And Gary was talking about how much he's talked to Darko, and maybe it's more than he's talked to a coach in his professional career. How would you say your conversations with Darko have gone, and what struck you about his personality?
I've definitely talked to Darko a lot as well. Darko's just a great guy, fun to talk to, loves talking basketball, loves talking strategy. So we just talked a lot about offense, defense, just different things we want to do this season. It went well.
Hey, OG, welcome back. First time in your career that you're starting a season without having Fred around. What was your reaction when you found out that he'd be leaving over the offseason? And do you feel like the team did enough to replace what he brings both on and off the floor?
Well, first of all, I was happy for Fred for signing a great deal. He's a great player, so he's definitely earned it, deserves it. We signed Dennis. I think Dennis will be a great addition. We all get along with him also as well. He's a great player, great leader. I think he'll fit right in and help us win games. Good, how are you?
Why in the world would you want to own part of a basketball team?
Why would I?
Yeah. Why did you buy part of the London team?
Oh, because I love basketball. I love London. And I'm excited for the team. I think it's going to grow a lot, and I want to be involved.
It is a country where basketball is not quite at the forefront. Do you see a way to help that growth across Great Britain? And is that part of why you did this?
Yeah, definitely. Just doing like camps, getting the youth more involved, the girls and boys, starting young, and just trying to get them playing at an early age, and then hopefully it transfers, and when they're older, they're still playing, not just playing soccer or other stuff, or football.
Yeah. Thanks.
Hey, OG. You had an amazing defensive season last year, obviously made all defense for the first time. But as a team, you guys finished kind of closer to the middle of the pack. So I'm wondering from your perspective, what do you feel like you guys need to do collectively to improve upon that and get up into, top 5 territory?
Really just, execution in games, like end of games, and then also just carrying out the game plan, A lot of times we're in games, and then, maybe third quarter, team will go on a run or something, or the game will be close, and then some run will happen, and then, we'll end up losing the game. So just finishing games through, not focusing or not relaxing, letting up, and just keeping the intensity for 48 minutes.
And do you have a sense of schematically how things might be different under Darko than they were under Nick at that end of the floor?
Do I know everything exactly right now? No, not yet. But I'm sure there'll be some things that are the same and some things that are different.
Hey, OG, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. Back to Fred for a second. With him leaving, there's obviously a leadership void, or a bit of one. How does that change your role? And then beyond that, is there a natural next in the pecking order?
Yeah, Fred leaving, he was a great leader for us. He led vocally and by example. So with him gone, I've been here for a while, so I've always tried to lead by example, but to start trying to use my voice more often. And is there a next what? I think collectively, because I think you can't replace one person, just like can't replace Kyle, can't replace Serge, can't replace, no one can be replaced. So I think collectively we all step up, and then it just happens naturally.
Hey, OG, so spacing, everybody knows this team hasn't shot the three ball very well. Spacing is at a premium in the NBA so guys can drive. You've been a tremendous shooter since you came into the league, but you've also been in set actions and for the health of the offense, positioned as a shooter to open up lanes for other players. How does that impact how you want to grow as an on-ball creator, and how do you find the right line with the coach, with the front office, and with yourself, trying to make sure that you get touches to grow, and also that you provide help for other guys to succeed?
Really just doing whatever the team needs. And it depends on a game-to-game basis. Like some games, depending on how the other team's playing, I might be on the ball more. Other games might be spotting up more, spacing out more. It just depends on first the lineups who are out there and then game to game. So just working on my game regardless, and then doing whatever the team needs. So if I have to put up a bunch of threes or just space, I'll do that. Just do whatever the team needs, main thing.
Hey, OG, welcome back. We understand the CBA and what the Raptors can offer you. Is an extension something that you would be open to, and how does the fact that they're sort of limited impact what's going to happen this season, and could a lack of an extension complicate your play this season?
Extension stuff, I let my agency handle that. I just go out there and play and try to help the team win games. And I love Toronto, so regardless, I love Toronto, so I want to be here. But I just let my agency handle that stuff.
Hey, OG, besides your name always just kind of being in trade rumors or whatever it may be, how much did you kind of pay attention to what other teams did this offseason, and were you surprised by where any of the players landed?
Like the recent trades and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think everyone was surprised by the Dame trade to Milwaukee, and then everyone was surprised Drew to Boston yesterday. I follow player movement after the fact, not really during it. So it's interesting to see.
When we talk about interesting, I know last summer a big highlight for you said was taking walks. So I'm curious, what was the highlight for your summer this year besides owning a team?
Highlight.
Don't say reading a book.
I won't say that. I don't know what the highlight was. I don't know. There was no highlight. I mean, every day was a highlight. There's no specific highlight, yeah.
Hey, OG, hope you're doing well. Dating back to last trade deadline and this offseason as well, a lot of prominent members of this team have come up in trade speculation, and I know that stuff is out of your guys' control, but at the same time, guys see that stuff, it's in the news, it's on social media. I'm wondering how that has kind of weighed on you, and maybe if it's affected the mood around the team at all?
I don't think it's affected the mood. I think everyone's excited to start the year and go out there, especially after the way last year ended, go out this year, have a good start, and just have a way better season than last year. So I think everyone's excited.
For you personally, is it kind of easy to separate those two things and not kind of dread on it too much?
Oh, yeah, definitely, especially because I can't control any of it. So just controlling what I can control, just working hard, being a good teammate, trying my best out there and trying to help the team win games.
Thanks.
Thank you, guys.